Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Camper UK in Lincolnshire and I'm here to review this. This is the Carthago Liner For Two and this particular model is the i53L based on the Iveco. Now the Liner For Two is an absolute luxury motorhome. There's 4 layouts altogether, 2 are based on Fiat and 2 are based on the Iveco. This one we're going to be looking at today at Camper UK is really highly spec'd and priced at £277,000. The Liner For Two range actually starts at around £190,000, although realistically on Carthago, once you've added your extras, prices on these are going to be starting at about £220,000 for a nicely spec'd one, all the way up to this price. And this is one of the larger models that I'm going to show you today with lots of extras. So what do we need to know about it? Well, Carthago, they are a premium German manufacturer, and this Liner For Two, as the name says, is designed for 2 people. It comes standard with 2 berths and 2 travel seats, although there is the option to have 4 berths and 4 travel seats if you wanted to. Size-wise, so this motorhome is 8 metres and 55 centimetres in length, it's 2 metres and 27 centimetres in width, and it's 3 metres and 29 centimetres in height. Weight-wise, this motorhome on the Iveco is weighing in with a gross vehicle weight of 6,700 kilos or 6.7 tonnes. Yes, that is heavy, but equally it's going to give you a great payload. But you will need your C1 category on your licence. Based on the Iveco, it has a 3-litre diesel engine, 207 horsepower, and this one's rear-wheel drive. Let's make a start around it. Now, this is the 2025 model, and how do we know that? Because this is the front that I've told you about in several Carthago videos now, the new C badge for 2025. So starting at the front, now this one is finished in the beautiful silver paintwork. We will make our way down the offside first of all. So Liner For Two, these are the graphics or the decals that we're going to get for this season. We can see up here it says Liner For Two, so this is how you're going to be able to spot one of these when you are out and about. What we'll do is, before we head off down the offside, we'll make our way up here to the roof. Now this one here at Camper UK, this is already on the roof, had fitted a 135 watt solar panel, an Oyster satellite system with 2 televisions inside, and it has got the electric wind out 2-lay awning with the LED light strip. We can see that running all the way down the motorhome. So that's what we're getting up there. As we move down, as I've already said, we've got the silver sides and then several storage lockers. Now this motorhome does have the double floor. Now we can see part of the storage here. So because of this double floor, we can see all that room there. So if you're into sports, different types of sports, there's plenty of sporting equipment you can store under there. I'll close that up. Now, as we come down, so the habitation door is on the offside. This one on this model has the deluxe door, the extra large door with the opening mechanism. If I open this, you'll see that the door does open itself for us. And we've also got the dual electric step there going into the habitation. We will come to that. Here we have the vent for the Dometic fridge and freezer, our electric hookup system, and then on the rear wheel, it's obviously alloy wheels, but what we are getting on the rear is Air Pro pneumatic suspension. So it has got that air suspension, which is great because what you can do with that, not only does it improve the ride of the motorhome, you can also lift the motorhome to some degree. Now it's not a levelling system, but it will give you a degree of movement when you are trying to level your motorhome on the pitch. And it's also ideal for ferries, trying to lift that back end when you're gaining access to the ferry. Right, let's continue down. Now what we find is the first of our garage doors. So the garage door here on the offside, it is actually called a scooter garage. The idea being you can have a scooter here on this side if you wish. Depending on the height of your scooter, you could have it there if you wanted. You can get your e-bikes in there. Got this nice metal finish to the garage. And then what we're also going to get here is our shower, our external shower. The sockets there in that corner. Now on board, this motorhome is fitted with an inverter. It's also got 3 lithium batteries as well. So you're getting an inverter and 3 lithium batteries. Continuing to the rear of the Liner For Two. Now this one has got the twin camera, rear view camera, which we can see up there, the Carthago name. There's a window in the back. Now this may give us a bit of a clue as to what we're going to find, because Liner For Two is quite an unusual layout, which we'll see soon. The back, we've got the silver rear end. You are getting a tow bar fitted on this one, an Alco tow bar. And then coming down, we have the other garage door onto the near side. And again, you can see the size of these doors, great height, and not too high here either. So you are able to lift things in to the garage itself. Continuing down onto the near side. Now on the near side, we have our water filling point. This motorhome has a 210 fresh water tank and 155 litre grey waste, so plenty of water when we're on our travels. In terms of the grey waste disposal, there's also a camera there, so when you are going to your water service point to dump your water, you can use your camera to make sure you're over the grate and successfully dump. There's a vent here for the Alder. This one's fitted with the Alder wet central heating system, and it's also got underfloor heating as well, so that's going to keep you nice and warm when you're out and about. Equally, this one's also got an air conditioning unit fitted in the habitation area. Great again for in those climates where it's slightly hotter. Coming along, we have our gas bottle compartment, the toilet cassette, further storage here, and then on the near side, the door into the passenger side. Obviously in Europe, this would be your driver's side. Here in the UK, this is our passenger side. We can see the electric step that comes out automatically on the operation of that door. The door panel itself with the nice wood and then this cream colour. And then inside, if we want to have a quick look there into the passenger side, what I do like is you are getting USB charging points there for when you're out and about on the road. There's cup holders, and it's got that beautiful integrated or A-class cab space. Great panoramic views when you're driving along. Now, on this, you do get the blinds all around the motorhome in the front, the sides, and they're complemented as well with fly screens. Right, let's venture around and go and have a look inside the Liner For Two and take a look at this layout. So I've already opened our power door, our assisted door. Let's make a start in here. Now, I normally start in the cab. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start in the back. So let's venture back here. Now, I said it was a little bit unusual, and it is. Now, bearing in mind, this is a luxury motorhome, ideally for two people. The whole philosophy behind this motorhome is luxury and relaxation, and that is exactly what you're going to get with the Liner For Two. So back here in the rear of the motorhome, first of all, we've got this beautiful wraparound lounge. This is the Macchiato leather. This is my favourite colour in the leather schemes from Carthago. Absolutely beautiful. So you've got this huge lounge area. Now, if you wanted it as a 4-berth, you can have a conversion to make this a bed, but otherwise it's going to come as you see it. Table here, nice solid table for when you've got everyone sat round it. Now, there's plenty to see in here, but let's just have a look around. So as we move around, we can see the cabinets, the dark wood finish with the cream gloss. So beautiful cabinets all around. We can see our little glass cabinets. Now, if you want to get a glass out, there's no nice way to do it. You're going to have to lean over and open your glass cabinet. And I'm not going to demonstrate that today, but if you wanted to do it, that's how you do it. Lean over, get your glasses. So you've got your Carthago glasses. The back window, there is a blind there, so you have got privacy when you want that. And then looking up, we've got these two big sunroofs for letting the light in, fresh air. Again, they have blinds. And the ceiling has got a nice soft padded ceiling as well. That's great for soundproofing and also insulation. So this is our rear lounge area. Now, not only can you sit here with your feet up, now this is a real beautiful addition for me. We have, if I press this button, you'll just see this part here sliding out. So you have got a nice sort of reclining seat for when you are watching telly. I'll stop that now. We don't need to go too far. The television, this is part of a pack that's been fitted on this model, hence part of that price point. We have a 40-inch television here, and there's a 24-inch television in the front, which I'll show you soon. Let me just put that back, because leave it as you found it. So there we go, a reclining area. So as I say, this is our lounge area with television. This does drop down. You've got the buttons here. You've also got USBs. You've got plug sockets. So there's plenty of stuff going on in this rear lounge area. If I just open these as well, we can see some storage that we're going to get fitted in the back of the Liner For Two. I'll close those up. So that's the lounge space, very nice, very relaxing on a night, television on, feet up, what more do you want? Now I'm going to move through into the kitchen space. So kitchen area, this is situated on the near side of the motorhome. what we are getting in here is the storage rack that we can see there. And then if we move round, we start into the space itself. Now what I do like, because motorhomes are often limited with kitchen space, there's a shelf here, there's space under there. You can feel nice solid worktop. The cover here for the sink, if I just take that back, you can see the sink space, the swivel tap. I think this will pull out as well, so you can move that around. I'll put that back. And then there is the window again with blind here, a rack for your kitchen rolls, and then cupboard space up above. If I push that and lift that up, we can have a look in the cupboards. In here, I think there's a coffee machine. Yeah, there we go. So this is part of the coffee machine pack that's been fitted to this model. So you can see what you're going to get in there. I'll close these up. And then moving along, above me, we have got an extractor fan here as well. So when you are cooking, you've got your extractor, and next to it is the air conditioning unit that's been fitted. So that one there, the Truma. Now coming down, we have further storage here, a nice size cutlery tray, as we can see. And then under here, there is the dual gas oven and grill. So that will do both. And we can see a number of other storage compartments down below. And then coming along here, there's 3 gas burners. Now gas burners are standard on European motorhomes. It's quite unusual to get an electric hot plate on a European model. So 3 gas burners there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move over to this side now. When we were outside, we saw the vent. This is the Dometic Tower fridge and freezer. This has a total of 153 litre capacity. That's the freezer compartment, and that is your fridge compartment there. So a nice amount of fridge and freezer space. And then there is further storage. There's 2 drawers under there. Again, I'll just show you that one there. And then what you also have is access under here. I'll just show you the picture as opposed to open it. You can lift this flap up and it shows you their storage of bottles. So you can store whatever you want under there, but it's a good place if you have got bottles or tins to store under there. There's a lot of storage in this motorhome. Sometimes you don't need all this storage space, but at least it is there if you're going away for a long time. Now coming along, the door we came through on the off side. Now what we've got up here are the really nice retro Carthago dials, which we can see there. And then below them there is a little flap, so it does keep it hidden. But these are the controls for the more modern systems within the motorhome. Your water, your battery, your heating, everything is going to be there. And as I told you, it has got the onboard Alder wet central heating, the underfloor heating, and we have got an inverter as well, and 3 lithium batteries. So plenty of power on board the Liner For Two. So those are the controls. As you come in the door, there's these nice little coat hooks with the Carthago there. We can see the C on there. So nice finish on there. Now this is where we start getting a little bit different back here. I'll just open this for you as well before I move on. Pull out racks. As I say, lots of storage in the Liner For Two. Right, what we do, I'm going to start moving back. Carthago always have a beautiful finish. We've got this lovely lighting here that we can see, and then we move into the washroom area. So you may be wondering at this point, where's the bed? Where are you going to sleep? We're coming to that, But first of all, we're going to go into the shower cubicle. So that is on the off side of the motorhome. That's over here. Now this has the spa shower. We can see above me here, some people call it a rainfall, Carthago call it a spa shower. So we've got this overhead shower here. There's also a handheld here as well. So if you prefer to shower like that, you've got that. The various controls here. There is a shower screen, so you can pull that round so you are nicely enclosed in this space, and a little shelf there. This is let me pull this across. This is not a bad size shower. I'm just going to pull this across just to do that so you can see that in action. Once that is slid across, there is more room than when you initially step in, because obviously you've got this shower screen. So not a bad little shower space at all. Continuing down, now if you're wondering how you're going to break up your areas, this is the washroom door. I'll just close this so you can see that closed. So you close that, and that's going to separate this space to the space that you're currently in. What I'll do is I'll get you to come through here now, and I'm just going to show you into the washroom before we move into this next part of the living space. If you want to make your way into this washroom, so we'll open that door again. Now, features in here, I'll just give this a tap as well. We have got a nice solid Thetford toilet. There's the sink, the wash basin. There is a radiator towel rail in there from the Alder system. There's plenty of mirrors in there. There's a Hollywood style mirror and the mirrored cabinet. So nice washroom space. I'll just come through and just demonstrate these. So once you're in here, give these a press and open these up. I often say this, but when you're buying a luxury motorhome, these are things you want to look for, things that are going to stop all your toiletries falling out when you're on the road. So look for these types of things on the finish. There's places to hang your towels here. This is where your toilet roll is going to come through. You'll put your toilet roll there. There's a little basket there for dirty towels, and pull your toilet roll out there. A little bit different, but you do see that on some motorhomes now. And we can see there the towel rail and that little bar there for part off the Alder system for drying towels. Right, I will close that and I'll swap round with you again. Right, so that is, I'll let you head that way. That is the first part of the washroom. Right, moving now into this bedroom space. This is where you're going to find the bedroom. First of all, wardrobe space on the off side. Good amount of space there. There's the rail there, and then under there there's a second rail as well. So this is the wardrobe space. Now coming along, when I say about bedroom, this is the bed up here. I'll come to the cab last, but the bed is here. It's electrically operated. These are in effect longitudinal beds, although it does in effect work as a double. 200 centimetres long and 210 centimetres wide. I'm not going to fully deploy the bed because I have to drop the seats, but I'm just going to bring this down. So when you're doing this yourself, you would need to make sure that you've dropped your headrests and you've got nothing that's going to get in the way. But I'm going to operate this mechanism so you can at least have a look up there and see the bed space. It nicely just levels itself out. So I'm going to stop that there and I'm going to let Jules take you up there. So as I say, that is going to come a lot further down than that. That's your bedroom space. Now, I say the more single beds, it is a double, but because of that centre contour there, you're going to find longitudinal beds, but a really nice bed space. There's lighting up there. And that's why what's nice is you've got these separate areas, the lounge area and the bedroom area. There is a 24-inch television there as well. That is part of the TV package that this motorhome's been fitted with, along with those that satellite system. Now, to put the bed back up, press the button, the bed's going to go back up. Now, if you're wondering about your privacy, there are a number of screens here, which I'm going to show you, that are going to give you the privacy. So I'll just let this slide back up. Now, the first screen is situated here. Now, this is quite interesting. If you're wondering how to operate this tab, if you come in, you'll see what to do. You don't just pull, you basically pop this leather press stud, and that'll open that, and we've got this that's going to slide across. So when you're in bed, you slide this around, and you've got privacy from that screen. There we go. I'll pop that mechanism back. And what's clever is what Carthago have also done is they've added another little press stud strap here and on the other side, and these slide across as well. So when your bed is down, these are going to come across to give you privacy so people can't see through your cab and see you back there. So extra little privacy screens there. Now, the Liner For Two, as well as having the two beds up here, the lounge, this can be used as an office space. So if you are out on the road and you work from mobile home, this could be one for you. You'll see the amount of worktop space here on the offside cabinet, as well as all the drawers. I'll just show you these. There's also the worktop space here on the near side as well. Plenty of space here. And what they've got in this one is, if you open this one, you'll see there is almost like a desktop space. So you can move this across. These chairs do swivel, so you can swivel your captain's chairs around, and you've got an onboard office, which is great because a lot of people do like to do work when they're on the road. Down here, there's plug sockets, there's USB chargers. So in terms of all your equipment to keep your mobile on the road and online, you've got that here. Right, let me move this way. So next we're going to come up to the cab area. Now the cab, it is finished in this beautiful dark brown leather. There's the black finish. As I say, this one is the automatic. You can see the multifunctional steering wheel, the infotainment system. So up here you're going to be able to see your satellite navigation. There's a screen for your onboard rear view camera and service camera as well. The leather captain's chairs that do swivel. Storage compartments in the doors. There are blinds as well in these windows. So in terms of hitting the road in style, I would say the Liner For Two is certainly going to do that for you. So this is your home office, your bedroom space, shower room, the washroom here on the near side, the kitchen area, this beautiful dark wood flooring into that lounge, which is absolutely spectacular. I must admit, the Liner For Two is one of my favourite motorhomes. If I had the budget, this could well be one of the top motorhomes that I personally would be picking. It is stunning. And at 8 metres 55 centimetres, it's still a manageable vehicle. And 6,700 kilos, well, if you're going to go big, you might as well go really big, hadn't you? Plenty of payload. Let's just dive back outside. So I'll hold the handle as I go. Hopefully Jules will safely follow me out as well. It's a little bit of a step out. Right, let's head back to the front. So there we go. That's one to make you smile. That is the Carthago Liner For Two. Really different in terms of the fact that it's got that rear lounge. Hasn't got a fixed bed at the rear. The bed is here at the front above the cab. This is a perfect vehicle for a couple that are going off on the travels. They want a luxury experience, comfort, plenty of storage, plenty of payload. Equally, you've got to have plenty of money at 277,000, but we can but dream, and it's only expensive if you can't afford it. That's what Jules tells me. So there we go. Right, hopefully you have enjoyed having a look at the Liner For Two. I certainly have. Thank you to Camp UK who've let me come to do a review of this today. That is appreciated. As usual, I'll put all the links down there. Let me know what you think in the comments. I can already imagine a few of them, but please do let me know. So as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.